This is it, isn't it?
What, are you gonna ride some single track?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Whoa. It wasn't that bad.
G'day mates, my name's Jeff. I'm the founder of Worldwide Cycler, and I wanted to tell you about my gravel bike or rigid mountain bike or whatever this thing is. But more importantly, as most of you know, I'm not Australian and I've actually never even been there. Alright, well to give you guys a quick rundown on this thing, I just wanted to make a cool video about it because this thing is incredibly fun, and I'm a diehard mountain biker, and so getting to hop on a bike that's very different than that, or I guess a little different than that, has been really fun for me. When we opened up our shop in Pennsylvania, one of the key guys out here, Matt McCluskey, dude with one leg, he's a crazy gravel rider, and also a mountain biker. He's the one who got me into gravel and kind of like got a little bit more gravel into the company in general. And that's why we took on Open Cycles, which is a phenomenal brand that makes just like probably the greatest gravel bike on earth. I had one of those for a little while. After I sold that thing, I wanted to get something a little bit less expensive because those things are a pretty penny. So I built up this Ritchie Outback, and being a mountain biker, gravel bikes to me always kind of seemed like just yet another bike. Maybe it's a road bike, and to me, if it had drop bars, then it was a road bike and I didn't want to ride it. But a gravel bike, after I rode one, I was like pretty sold, and I was like, those things are actually really fun, and they do have a good purpose, especially in an area like Pennsylvania where there's really cool, basically rail trails, old railroad tracks that they've now turned into bike paths that are either paved or gravel or dirt. Really fun to ride, and you can actually get in some really cool, like good fun scenic rides on. So that's what I built this thing up for after I had the Open. So Ritchie Outback. Is this thing a gravel bike? I don't know. A lot of people have like given me shit about it because it's kind of more like a rigid mountain bike. It's supposed to be a gravel bike. It's supposed to have drop bars on it, but I'm not riding drop bars, so I have flat bars on it. I also have a dropper post, and we drilled a hole in the frame so we could run an internally routed dropper post as well. I have like a little packed out here with my tube and CO2s and multi-tool in it, a little lock on there. It has 700 by 42C tires, so WTV tires, which I really enjoy. Again, they're pretty wide, so when you have these like fairly wide tires, flat bars, and a dropper post, and I often ride it with flat pedals because I just commute on it to and from the shop out here. Is this thing a gravel bike or is it a rigid mountain bike? I don't know, but I really enjoy it. It's actually surprisingly light and super fast. It's a steel frame, carbon fork, but the thing is just snappy and super efficient, and just getting to ride something totally different than what I'm used to. I mean, as far as commuting, like I can't imagine a more fun bike, because to me it's still comfortable enough to where it feels like a mountain bike when I ride the thing, but it's actually like fast enough and rigid and quick and light that it feels like sort of a road bike in that sense. Not quite, but really close. So it's like a good, fast, fun commuter, which I really enjoy. I attempted to film a vlog, like going out for a gravel ride when we did this big, I think it was about a 40-mile ride of this rail trail and some single track. Out here in PA, we went from basically Columbia, Pennsylvania, all the way up to Middletown along the Susquehanna River and then back down. I attempted to film some cool stuff, but in typical Pennsylvania fashion, it just rained the entire time and the camera footage was horrible and the audio came out terrible. But you guys can watch some clips of that. It was pretty fun. At one point, I convinced Logan to ride into a cornfield, and he did, and so then I rode into the cornfield, and there was fallen trees everywhere. We were jumping over trees. It was more or less like a shit show of a gravel ride, but it was really fun, and I just kind of wanted to make a quick video because a couple people have asked about it, and I just really enjoy this thing and wanted to talk about it. So this is my current gravel rig that I'm riding and love, and here's some clips of that shit show of a ride. Let me know what you guys think of this thing in the comments, and if you've tried riding gravel bikes or if you have something that's kind of like this, which is like a hodgepodge gravel rigid mountain bike. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're starting a 40-mile gravel ride in the rain.
Yes, sir. Best day of my life.
I learned a long time ago that in Pennsylvania, if you want to do outdoor activities, just do it anyway because it's going to rain. Great.
Oh, you're thinking of California.
It's great.
It's always sunny here.
Yeah.
It always rains in California.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Giant tunnel of rock. This is it, isn't it?
What, are you gonna ride some single track?
Yeah.
Holy
I shouldn't have gone first. There's a lot of cobwebs. Was it this one though here?
I'm just gonna ride that into this.
Fuck it.
That's like a huge advantage.
Bad idea.
I noticed. I'm in the middle of the tree. Alright. Bikes now.
Fallen tree. Gotta do what you gotta do to get around her. Oh. Usually helmets are for when you crash, not for when you're bonking your head going through a downed tree. Parkour. So after that mess of grass, rocks, gravel, single track, now we got like 5 miles of road. Perfect bike for all of it, right? Middletown, Pennsylvania, and we found Harry Potter's house. So cool. In here. Oh, that is slippery. That's slippery. Yes. Think that's doable? Yeah. Woo! Holy mud! Woo! Look at that huge river. That's the Husqvarna River right there. You can even jump and whip a gravel bike. You can even jump and whip a gravel bike. Foot plant. Go down that, McCliskey. That was the most roady downhill I've ever seen.
Is this where you guys hit the hail?
Yeah, we were sprinting through this, just getting welted with hail the last time we did this ride. Just riding along here in the rain through a cornfield. See, what better bike for this adventure than a gravel bike, also known as a rigid mountain bike with with kind of skinny tires, I guess. It wasn't that bad. Hey, you don't want to get wet when you ride your bike? Yeah, don't go to Pennsylvania to ride your bike, you dipshit.